Hello there. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's having a great day. We have the thumbs up from the sound chick for the sound check.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dana.
You're very
Um,
welcome.
So I already know that Grim is here because I
Did
thought,
you post this? You should post this thing up in as a quote. Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah, because I saw this. So he ding-a-ling danged his dang-along ling long.
Good evening.
So yeah, we don't have a guest because so many people are flakes. Here you go, buddy. Let me help you. There you go, bud. Get on up there. There you go. All right.
Yeah,
My homeboy's gonna enjoy the
I am
window.
familiar with the tune.
Oh, and there's Vinny.
How many? How?
Yes, I know the song. I'm just making fun of you. Okay, so yeah, we've been talking about participation and stuff like that, and today I'm actually going to wire up the Ides of March Stratocaster. So I might go live with that. I might not. I don't know yet because I'd have to set up a table, and we have cats. And they've already proven that they want to be a giant pain in the ass for this.
For every endeavor, usually, if there's an endeavor going on that
I mean, I might take the old TV dinner table there and just set it up like right here and have the camera facing down on it and go live with it. Wow, there's whole 5 people here. What the fuck?
Thank you guys.
Who's here? All right, that's you 3. It's 2 people from the network. I don't know who they are. I would like to know. Why don't you guys say hi? All right, now there's 4. Only if asked nicely.
Hi, Bubba.
Hi, buddy. How you doing?
He's like speaking.
Bye.
Cannery.
Oh, look.
And
Look.
mischief.
We all see you.
His favorite hobby is putting a little plow in the butt. Get my attention. She's the worst violator over there.
Yeah, you can't see her. She's loafing.
Yeah, she's.
So who's that? Oh, CJ.
CJ.
Different CJ.
Oh, not DJ.
Not
CJ.
DJ Siege. CJ Harrington from Iowa.
Oh, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us, CJ. So normally we would be featuring somebody's business and having them on live and wrangling this cat here and all of that good stuff. But everyone seems to be shy. So I just figured I would talk about what we do at the network, why we do it, and what our future steps are looking like at this point. Right now, the network basically it's just promoting all of these small individually owned businesses, most of which were created within the last year in response to the economy shutting down, basically, showing that we don't need employers to continue the economy. Oh, hi, buddy.
Hello.
That small individually owned businesses can produce just as much as giant mega corporations, as long as everyone decides to get involved and take part in everybody's success. The whole idea behind the network is based off of a mutual aid type of scenario. We provide the promotion service, and most of most of what we do at no cost to any of the members. And we do that because we understand that not everybody has money. And we're all competing against these multi-million, multi-billion dollar businesses that dominate the market at this point.
I mean, we don't really have, in essence, what you would call a free market, but, you know, trying the best we can to, you know, thrive and prosper with the you know, agora anarchy and action, and the agora and the action part is very present, you know, with what we're doing. So
that's also a really good point. The fact of the matter is because we are treading in waters that are new, so to speak. I mean, digital marketing is not new. Digital marketing is almost 20 years old at this point. So it's not really new. But as far as regulatory capture, licensing, and all of that stuff, that doesn't exist for digital marketing. So all of the barriers to entry that these large corporations put in for little guys to get fucked by, well, they just aren't there. A perfect example of what I'm talking about is if you want to be an interior decorator in the District of Columbia, or a florist in Florida,
or you want to cut hair,
or you want to cut hair anywhere, you have to get a license. And the established, as far as like the florist license, the established florists run the tests, and basically what they end up doing is they go, oh, well, you didn't pass the test, but you did really well. So if you want, you can come work for me, and then we'll work on getting you your own license so you can open up your own shop eventually. And basically they gain employees via the licensing process by failing people out of the licensing process. And the same thing with interior decoration. You know, no one thinks, oh, well, I need a license to decide what color I'm going to paint my fucking living room. But all of a sudden, when you hire somebody else to come up with a design scheme, they have to have $1,000 license to do so. Yeah. This is what large businesses that are ingrained into.
It's kind of like a monopoly.
It is kind of like a monopoly, but it's what happens when you have businesses that are ingrained in the regulatory process involved in business. Predatory. Now we don't have that yet with the digital marketplace. The big problems we have to do with social media and their arbitrary decisions whether or not they are going to allow you to utilize their platforms for advertising your business. But outside of that, we are, like taxis versus Uber, same thing. To get that medallion in New York City, it's like $1 million to have the ability to be a taxi driver in New York City. And that was the big hubbub about Uber opening in New York City, because they don't have to have medallions because they're not New York City taxi drivers. So without that problem in the digital market, it does open up a lot of doors for a lot of people who wish to start their businesses and don't want don't have the financial wherewithal for all that overhead. The whole model of starting a business by going out and getting into close to $1 million in debt for a physical store, for advertising, for this, for that, for the other thing, is all
insured and bonded,
right?
Depending on what
and how many employees do you have, and are you paying taxes on those employees? Well, you have to pay taxes on those employees, and then you're paying your employees. You have to pay them a certain wage. If you don't pay them a certain wage, that's a violation. And then you're also collecting taxes from your employees and remitting that back to the government as well. I mean, there's a whole list of bullshit that goes on with the old style of business, and there's a reason why, because it's the old style of business. There are plenty of interests that are involved in that business that want to cut down the competition that's there. And we don't have that here. On the digital marketplace, there are barriers, but they're soft. They're easy to get past. One thing I preach about on Web Presence Wednesdays, getting your own digital real estate, that solves one giant problem when it comes to social media and getting banned, getting blocked, getting your account deactivated, which happened to a friend of mine. He doesn't post anything public, but the algorithm decided to pick it up and go, nope, that's bad.
Right.
And then there's that.
Timmy.
No, that's not Timmy. That was Paul.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Timmy voluntarily.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Damn, I was gonna say it happens often.
Yeah, and it happens often. So, getting your own digital real estate and just utilizing the social media as a funnel towards your own website, where you do your sales, where you do your business, instead of engaging in the Facebook marketplace, instead of engaging through Amazon or engaging through what's the other one? There's another one. Yeah, eBay. You actually engage people on your terms on your own website. There are plenty of sales websites that allow you to utilize their credit card processing. We use Shopify for that purpose, but there are plenty of others, as well as there are other methods. OnlyFans has its own processing. So if that's what you're doing. Twitch has its own financial processing, and so on and so forth. So with all that being said, we took the opportunity to launch the network mainly to help people who were looking to not starve, not be made victims of circumstance, and to push forward hi, Charlie. How's it going? Push forward, despite the times, despite what's happening out there in the real world. That's basically the whole point behind the network. Well, what's next? So far, as far as Future Focus Friday is concerned, it's going to be a lot more of this, unless people decide to want to show up, and I don't get jerked around by people who say, "Oh, well, we're gonna call you and figure out what we're gonna do as far as like the coming online and and then just flaking out on me like a bunch of hippies that they are."
I show up.
But as far as other things with the network, we started doing the virtual business card thing, and that I like the way they look. We've gotten positive feedback on the way they look, and I'd like to do more of them for more people. Charlie, just saying, get a fucking picture of yourself looking like an adult. Listen, Graham, I'm going to let you know something. Notorious things that people are notorious for, hippies and flaking out, is one of those things. If you don't like it, well, be the exception. So anyhow, like I was saying, I'd like to get more of them done. Of course, that requires member participation. You guys have to guide my hand. I can't just do all the stuff myself.
Even if you don't own a business and you know somebody that does, refer them.
Yeah. Tell them, hey, check these guys out.
And
They
vice
do.
versa. Let us know about them.
Yeah. And then this way I can do what I can to help them. I mean, though, funny story. One of my friends, they had a small entertainment business, and someone had posted about their business on one of their posts, and I approached them about becoming part of the network, the no cost promotion thing, because it was painfully obvious that this person was not doing much business, and she like got super hostile with me. It was like weird. Like I was just like, hey, listen, maybe it'll help you out, maybe it won't, but the network, it offers no cost promotion. You basically have a close to 400 person pool of people you may not even know that might be interested in your product. We don't ask for anything. We just give us a little bit of the media for your project, tell us what you're doing, and a way to contact you as far as customers are concerned, how customers would contact you. And she's like, well, I'm not really interested in hiring a marketing person. I was like, well, you're not. That's not what we do. And then she just got like super aggressive. I said no. And I'm like, whoa, all right, fine, go fuck yourself. But don't misrepresent what we're doing here, because nobody pays us for this. This is not a business per se. It's a charity. So
the spirit of mutual aid. I mean, I don't know about you, Harry, but I worked my fair share of manufacturing jobs, throughout the 90s and early 2000s, and watching, the the manufacturing jobs just kind of rust away right there in pretty much what's known as the Rust Belt. And seeing that, just really kind of, it breaks my heart. But I've watched the slow decline and deterioration of it over the last, many 20, 30 years. And so we learn from the situation from the Suez Canal. We learn from, we need to start making our own stuff, and creating again, and manifesting, prosperity in a way that, we live in a world that's we can't help but consume, but who's making all the stuff? And we could have situations with imports like we did recently with
with the Evergreen that was catty cornered in the Suez Canal. I mean, the reality is that large corporations, they benefit from cheap labor abroad. That's what they do. It is a business model. Whether or not it's ethical, whether or not it's the best way to do things, whether or not I understand, because I too would like to escape paying United States taxes, is irrelevant. The fact of the matter is that the very real side effect is one glitch in the system, and
There's shortages.
there's shortages, and we're seeing the results of that type of stuff. We're seeing the results of the Fed
we
taking
learn,
cuts.
and we learn from a service industry that you can be deemed unessential just like that.
Yeah,
So level up your your skill set and your knowledge, and give make a free market actual reality.
yeah. Um,
So that's,
Yeah, that's the whole deal. Again, the network is only as strong as the members in it, and we could always use more members that are consumers, members that are producers. In the long run, I would like to be in a position where we are running our own, so to speak, Better Business Bureau type of
yeah.
rating system for the businesses, but we just don't have enough that it really even makes a point to do such.
But that is something that you
I already built.
yeah.
I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I already built
He's
it.
he got it built. Yeah.
But
it's
the fact
way
is, it's that it's that there's no point in applying it now, because there's only like one of each type of business that we really run here.
right.
There aren't like 16 soap companies at which a rating system would actually become a relevant thing. There's one.
So we're growing.
There isn't a cadre of nationwide medicinal cannabis retailers. There's so
we got
there's
people in
one that's nationwide and
Yeah.
one that's local to New York,
right.
upstate New York area. So that.
But we do have also 2 travel agencies.
Oh yeah, there you go. We have 2
Yeah,
travel
so-
agencies, but there's literally.
We're just gonna give them swords and make them Highlander it. Just kidding. I'm sorry.
But either way, that's kind of situation we're in, where we don't have enough people seeking a market share right now involved. Like, we have one baker. So without a influx of businesses, it becomes a little nonsensical to have any type of rating system. You know what I'm saying? And there's that. I think Vinny or Grim got bored of us.
Grim did say there's a cadre of nationwide cannabis users.
Well, of course, users were great. We got plenty of those. We got plenty of those. But as far as like retailers are concerned, we need people to come forward, people to start telling us at least, hey, these are guys that I saw doing this, and that, and they might benefit from being involved with the network. And we're just trying to help as many people as possible, and we can't really do that without you guys sitting there and telling people, hey, if this is what you're doing, and you want to get out of the employer-employee relationship, and you don't have a marketing budget, well, these guys are doing business promotion at no cost.
Yeah.
The most it costs anybody is a little bit of their time.
Take some pictures.
Video. Take some pictures. Supply us with some media. Let us know what you're doing.
It's actually as easy as dropping whatever a link in the chat here.
Yeah, I mean, just let us know and be willing to have a conversation with us about how we're going to
Even if
present You know,
even if you think it's the most mundane line of work, our buddy Nate, he does vent cleaning for dryers, and he could post a video of it, but it's whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. Utilize the platform for what it's worth. Just drop in a link, and one of us will be watching the link, or
the more
follow
businesses
it.
that get involved, the more consumers are going to get involved. Right now, it's a chicken egg scenario. If there are no consumers, then why are businesses going to get involved? Well, if there's no businesses, why are consumers going to get involved? It's like if you build a mall and you go, okay, well, we're selling off store spaces in the mall, and all the businesses go, but there's no customers in the mall. Well, no shit, there's no fucking stores in the mall yet. And that's sort of the conundrum that we're at right now. We're basically at like a stopping point where it's like, okay, well,
I think
we need the businesses to actually come in order to attract more consumers, because the more businesses come, they go, listen, if not required, if they go to their consumers, hey, listen, I'm involved with this thing called the network. You should check it out. There are other businesses there that provide different services, goods, content, and what have you. And then that draws consumers in. Because, well, we're not making you guys sell off of the network. That's
no commissions.
I'm saying, like, we're not requiring you to funnel through the network in order to get get you to the sales desk.
Get promoted.
A little of the mutual part of that would be nice, but it's not required. None of it's required. It's just a matter of we want to try to allow everyone to level up their business and allow everyone to reach their business goals so that they can move on to the next phase of their life, in a more comfortable position. There's that. And there's that. And I don't know what I'm going to make for dinner tonight. I mean, we have those fillets. Maybe some stir fry. Maybe some stir fry.
Kitty in the bag.
Maybe I'll put together like a super spice blend. Saute up that beef with some broccoli. Toss some rice in there. Maybe that's what I'll do. Sounds like a plan. It's my buddy boy.
Where's my booty?
I don't know where your booty is. Is it here?
It's right here.
Is it here? Is this your head? Is this your booty?
Yeah.
Is this your head? Why are you sniffing your own butt, boy? All right. So I think we're going to get going. I'm going to make some dinner, and then I'm going to make plans to start wiring a Stratocaster style guitar that's not actually a Stratocaster.
Might be also putting
the hollow body.
Huh?
The hollow body. Well,
maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Maybe. Maybe tomorrow or another day. But it's almost ready.
Yeah. All right. So there's that. Apparently, Vinny's headed for trout tomorrow.
Ooh, sounds fun.
All right.
Catch many a fish.
Everybody have a great day. Stay out of trouble. Don't do anything I would do. Stay safe out there. Bye.